Okay, we got YouTube and we got TikTok live at the same time. Oh shoot. YouTube, TikTok gotta be closer. My bad. What am I doing? Skincare. I want to do nice and live. Not really. I'll do that at night. Skincare. Skincare. It's me again. I'm all up in y'all face with my lives. That's right, honey. It's not going to be a long live. It's not going to be a long live. I have places to go, people to see. I don't have nobody to see. I have somewhere to be. As always, we're going in with our moisturizer. Our good oh wait, TikTok does not like when I show y'all products that I don't have on my showcase. So I have to show it to YouTube. Good old moisturizer with peptides to protect that skin barrier. I should probably use my salicylic acid for acne. Misty. That's a misty baby. Now I can go in with my moisturizer and then I'm going to go in my sunscreen, just letting people get in. Y'all better get in on this. I'm not here for long today. My skin does look brighter though. My skin is definitely brightening up little by little. Little by little. It's brightening up. Okay. Trying to take care of her. Hey, everybody, get in here. Get in on this. Well, I start my skincare. Once I start the base, once I'm done with the base, I start talking for real. So, we have one more product to go. Actually, two. Okay, moisturizer. Good old fashioned sunscreen, SPF 50 starting to protect your skin from the nonsense. I think I'm going to try out this vegan restaurant today. Fun fact, I was vegan for 1 year and pescatarian for 6 years. So I don't want to make too many videos about chicken and greasy fried food if I'm supposed to be a healthcare girl. Health is, health and fitness. But I'm telling y'all how to big y'all backs. That doesn't make sense to me, in my humblest opinion. You feel me? Y'all get in on this. I know everybody's at work. What part of the world are you checking in on? Oh, I love that my skin is finally starting to make sense. My skin is finally making sense, y'all. I'm finally buying the right products for my skin type. I'm finally on a regimen with the med spa. I'm going in with some primer. All right, we're going to start because it's not going to be long. I want to talk to y'all about this question I got yesterday. Someone asked me yesterday on my live on TikTok, how do you deal with people that try to make you insecure? How do you deal with that? How do you deal with someone trying to make you insecure? And my answer to them is going to be the answer I tell you right now. Why? Why TikTok? Okay. Hold on, TikTok. I gotta hop out and hop back on because they're saying for some reason TikTok is restricting me. Like the live, so they'll push out the video. This is weird. So, okay, because I'm live on YouTube as well. So the question I received yesterday was, how do you deal with people that try to make you insecure? And my answer is the answer I'm gonna give you now. It's someone projecting onto you. I feel like I'm being restricted on TikTok. 1 second, TikTok. I'm hopping back on. I'm hopping out and I'm hopping back on. My bad, yeah. Okay. Okay, TikTok. TikTok is going back up. Give it a second. Where's my mirror? All right. TikTok just gonna have to catch up. I don't know why they're trying to restrict me. So the question I received yesterday was, how do you deal with people that try to make you insecure? And I repeat the question like 4 times now. Bear with me. And the answer is people do not make you feel something that they're not feeling. People are only able to project something to you that they feel. If someone is trying to make you insecure, make you feel less than, make you feel as if there's some type of competition, you're not good enough, it's because that's how they feel. Ooh. Yeah, no, I really focus on the brows because the brows are really important. If someone's trying to make you feel insecure, it's because it's what they feel. They're trying to make you insecure because they feel insecure around you. There's something about you that's making them feel insecure and they're trying to throw that back on you. That was the answer I gave them. But the longer, lengthier answer is there's something within them that every time they see you, you're reminding them of something they don't want to be reminded of. It could be many things. It could be that you have a great family system. It could be that you have great relationships. It could be that people gravitate towards you. It could be that you're loved. It could be a lot of things. But when people try to make you feel insecure, it's because that's exactly how they feel and they're trying to project it on you. So when the person had asked me, how do you deal with people making you feel insecure? I had essentially told them, like, get away from them. Like, you don't want to be around someone that's trying to make you feel like a great example I gave was Regina George from Mean Girls. Regina George was not all that secure. She was so used to getting her way. Her mom didn't care about what she did. Her mom gave her free will. And instead of, this is the kicker about Mean Girls. Instead of her making this person her enemy, Lindsay Lohan, she decided keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. She decided, I'm going to become best friends with this girl. I'm going to make her so I can break her. There will be people that do that. There will be people that say, you know what? This person might be a problem later. I'm going to try to befriend them so I can tear them down later. And it happens in relationships as well. There are people that see something in you, they see your light, and they decide, I'm going to give you that compliment. I'm going to tell you you're beautiful. You're going to rely on me telling you, reassurance. You're going to rely on me telling you you're beautiful, hugging you, kissing you to make you feel valid just so I can tear you down later. There are people that do that. Crazy world we live in. And so when the girl asked me yesterday, how do you deal with it? There's so many ways to deal with it because there's so many techniques of how people are going to try to make you feel insecure when really they're the ones that feel less than. But I'll say it again, get away from those people. If someone is trying to make you feel insecure, get away from them fast. When I was growing up and I was starting to discover as a child different talents that I have a big personality, I can sing. When I started discovering different things about myself, as children, we're so confused growing up because we're so used to, I want this person to like me. I don't know what it is about this person that I want them to like me. Hey, and so I got caught up in trying to be popular, trying to be well known, trying to be liked. That when I started seeing resentment in people's eyes for things that I got naturally, like the fact that everybody thought I was the only child for a really long time. Until they realized I had siblings. They're like, I just thought you come off really spoiled. I started internalizing the things they said about me. When people would say something about me, I would start to believe it's true because why am I hearing it from multiple people? And then I started to realize how people perceive me is none of my business. That's not my responsibility. It doesn't matter what you do. People are going to choose if they like you, if they want to rock with you, whether you do something or nothing at all. And as I got older and as I started venturing off to different things, I would start to audition for different shows. I'd audition to be on plays. And when I would get chosen and I started to see people's reaction, like they don't want me around as much because I'm going to talk about that thing that they don't have, that they didn't even know was an option to have, it was a problem for them. They felt insecure. When I started to realize that, as a child, I started to dim my light. I started to not talk about those things. When they asked me questions and stuff, I would lie and make it seem like less than what it was because I hated the way they perceived me. People would call me sedity. People would say, you act like you're better than everyone. You act like you're so high class. These are things I would hear. And I think a lot of it is because I speak like a white girl. I'd hear that all my life. Like people I've known since elementary school would look at me to my face and say, oh my God, you talk like a white girl. And I don't understand what talking like a white girl is. when you're clearly a Black woman. And it wasn't until it transferred into corporate settings and we're applying for jobs because, in my hometown, there are only so many jobs you can apply for. And so now I'm having my colleagues who are also people I went to school with, former classmates, we're competing for the same job. And I'm seeing how managers are looking at me and more intrigued by me, by the way I speak. They can hear me and visualize me in different positions with the company because I represent the company well. I'm well spoken versus my colleagues that knew all the slang, that were friends with all the dope boys. They wouldn't get considered because they were too urban. We all know urban mean Black. Are we on the same page? Did I miss any questions? Yeah, we're talking about people being insecure and trying to project their insecurity on you because someone asked me this question yesterday. And so I wanted to answer it, but make it more of like a lie. So, yeah, my mistake was when I started to see people's jealousy, I started to dim my light. Like I would literally try to downplay it because I hated the reaction they gave me. I hated that look. It was always this look. It was always this energy that came with it that I hated and resented so much. Like I was like, well, why are they acting like that when I told them that? And it made me. I have a question on TikTok. Hey YouTube, nobody on YouTube yet, but I know soon this gonna be up. Yeah, the father of my kids is manipulating me and always putting me down. And then another person said, but now I know it's him, not me. It is because they see that you have something about you that is bigger than the program. What is the program? I don't know. The program is whatever people put in their minds. Okay. It could be your program, his program, the Lord's program. I don't know. But there's something in you that he's envious of he has to put you down. Because if you open your eyes and see what you're really capable of, then it diminishes their excuses. Their excuses of they're not better than, they can't do this, they can't do that. Now you're going to be living proof of what they can have, but they refuse to work for. That's what I had to realize. When I started auditioning for stuff and I was actually getting it, when I started showing up and going on live, going on YouTube, going on TikTok, and just sharing my dating stories, my numbers started to go up. When I started showing more of my personality, and that's another thing, sometimes people don't even hate what you have, they hate who you are. And I realized having a huge personality is a big problem because some people are stiff like board, okay? Stiff as a board. And I can't help it that I'm really witty. I'm really clever with my comebacks. I'm funny. Like my mom tells me all the time. This is my mom, okay? Because moms are gonna see something different in their children. Moms think their kids are the best thing in the world. But my mom always told me she rather I'm the one to handle her affairs because I know how to talk to people. When I take her to her doctor's appointments, I know how to instantly get people to open up to me as if they've known me their whole life. There'll be times I'm out by myself and I start a conversation with someone off of something so simple, and the waiter will come by and be like, "Do y'all know each other?" We're like, "No." I have this personality that I can get people to open up. I can make friends anywhere. I leave the country by myself frequently. At first, it was really, really scary. But once I started leaving the country by myself and I started realizing, girl, you can make friends over there. You can literally, I can't tell you how many people I follow that follow me back, that we live in different parts of the world. English is not all of our native languages, but we all figured out a way to communicate. And they still support my page. I still follow theirs. And it's crazy the things your brain opens up to when you get out of what you're used to. And so as I continued growing and I'm realizing, dang, this person is jealous and insecure because I have something that shows them it's possible, but they just don't have it because they're just not in line with it. And it's easy. And I've been there. Let's talk about when you're that person because it's so easy to say, yeah, they're jealous of me. Da, da, da. Let's talk about when you're going through a rough season and someone pops up on your For You page and they have all these millions and thousands of likes. They're getting the engagement, they're getting the repost. People are clicking with their content, and you feel like, dang, I've been doing content for mad long. No one's even appreciating my stuff. Let's talk about it when it's you. Because everybody act like they know someone that hates on them, but nobody knows when it's them. And that's weird because we've all been a hater once in our life. And I remember the time where I was just so insecure. It was before I got my braces. I just didn't like my smile. I always covered my teeth. Like I literally put my hand over my mouth when I laugh. And I love to laugh. You know me, I love to laugh. I love to tell a joke. And I just felt so insecure about my smile. I was a lot chunkier. Insecurity and projection discussion, how to deal with it. Yes. Okay, AI is in the building, y'all. So yeah, um, hold on, I'm looking at making sure I didn't miss any questions. Yeah, so the thing is, I was insecure. I had just gotten to the relationship that was gonna be the longest waste of my time of my life. And the thing was, like, there were so many things I didn't like about myself. I didn't like that my thighs rub. They still rub to this day, y'all. Anyways, I had cellulite. I still got cellulite now, but it's not like how it was back then. I had never really worked out a day in my life. My teeth were crooked. I didn't really know finances. I know I just didn't want to live at home. I just saw people. This is before social media was a thing. I saw so many people living such a fruitful life. I'm waking up to get ready and rush and go to a job and clock in and talk to customers on the phone. I was doing customer service and get cursed out. I was also working at a gas station at one point, and I just saw so many people driving a Benz, driving this, driving that, and they going to Maui for the weekend. I'm like, dang, like I hate being poor. Why did my mom choose my dad? Why couldn't she have been a gold digger? This is stupid. That's how I felt, really and truly. I hated seeing people around me doing well. There was so many people. That's when like social media started to build up and people were doing their content, creating videos, doing music videos. And I just felt like, dang, I want that for me, but I don't know how to start. I don't know how to start in the direction of the life that I want, but I know that I'm seeing someone have it and I'm jealous that I don't know how to start, but I really want it. And it created an obsession in myself where I would watch this person every single day, their every move, because I desire their level of success, their level of flourishing, people acknowledging them. And when I finally found myself, it's when I got, and it's crazy to say, I found myself when I got completely lost. When everything around me just fell apart. My relationship went sour. I finally left the grocery store that I was working at as well and went into a bigger company that was for like a call center base. Um, but before that, I had got fired. So that's what pushed me into the grocery store, which I hated working at the grocery store. Girl, talk about being humbled. I hated working at the grocery store. Don't ever ask me to put on another hairnet again. Did I get a text? But yeah, there was a point in my life, like I want to be transparent. You can't just talk about people being jealous of you and projecting insecurities on you. You have to also talk about the times that you've been insecure and you've been jealous. That's the only way we're going to grow, when we call ourselves out. When I realized, like, dang, I was jealous of this person, just that, this, but when stuff started taking off from me, girl, can I tell you, life got really good for me when I started to understand who I am. And I didn't have my breakthrough until I started taking myself out by myself. Instead of waiting on friends, instead of asking people to come along, I just started planning like trips around Florida. I drove to Orlando. I went to Rainbow Springs. Where else did I go? I went to Chicago by myself. That was pretty cool. Chicago's nice, it's beautiful. I would definitely go to Chicago again. And I went to New York. Thank God my cousin has an Airbnb in New York. So I got to stay at her Airbnb for free. And I just was solo traveling. I started doing solo traveling in my hometown, 3 hours to a different city. Then I was flying state to state. And then I said, you know what? I think we're ready for international. When I started doing international solo traveling, I really started to discover myself. That part, I went to Europe and enjoyed solo travel more than, more than with people. Ha ha ha. It's true. And you know what that stemmed from? Every year that I tried to celebrate my birthday with my friends, everybody had a reason why they couldn't show up for me. But when I had a house party and I charged people $10 just so I can contribute it towards food and rent out chairs, everybody showed up. So everybody showed up when it was convenient for them, when it was a $10 entry fee to come into my property. But when it was time for us to go rent out a boat, celebrate my birthday, sing me happy birthday, no one in sight showed up. Everybody had an excuse. And because of that, that forced me into saying, girl, are you going to let your life stand still because people are disappointing you? Or are you going to move forward? And I'm a Virgo. That has nothing to do with anything. I know some people hate that, but I am very watch this. Oh, you thought that was going to do something? You just fueled me. You didn't do anything. All you did was project me in that direction faster, better, and smarter. And I have no regrets. I met so many wonderful people solo traveling. One solo trip, I met this girl named Chanel. I be posting her on my videos when I solo travel for my birthday. We met on a Facebook group. Well, I'm gonna give you the short version of the gist of it. We basically were in the same Facebook group for girls that are solo traveling. We met in Colombia. We found out our birthdays a day apart. We're a few years apart as well, but we're a day apart. She's September 1st, I'm September 2nd. Since that birthday, every single year we meet in a different country and she shows up. And she said that to me. She's like, I like that you show up, but it's our birthday. So of course we're going to show up. So because I went out by myself to another country, I met someone that's actually going to show up and go to the countries with me. And I feel like we have such luxurious Black girl conversations because every year the conversation is, where do you want to go this year? We have no kids. We're not married. We're born a day apart. We get our PTO together, baby. And we literally be messaging each other. Where were you thinking of going this year? Okay, I'm thinking over here. I'll be over here. And we'll meet up for the day. We'll have it's like almost a ritual. We have our birthday dinners together every year faithfully. And then we go back to solo traveling. She goes to do her thing. I go to do my thing. And that's been going on, y'all, for 5 years. 5. If you would have told me I would have met a girl in Colombia, I don't speak Spanish fluently. I understand a little bit. And we would meet up every single year after that. I would have been like, how the heck? Like, you will miss out on so much if you stick to what you're used to. And honestly, I couldn't be happier because now the same people that when I try to get them to celebrate my birthday, the same people that every time I try to plan something for us to have a turn up event, those same people that never showed up for me will be asking me, did you book a travel agent? How did you do that? I'm like, I did it all myself. I plan everything. I don't book travel agents. I do everything myself. I book my flight from the hotel I'm going to stay in to the excursions I'm going to do. Everything is on me. And what I love about solo travel is you're not on anyone's time. I've traveled with people before. I'm not going to lie. It's not the best. Like, you deal with so many personalities. There are people you would never meet because you're so busy entertaining your group. But when you're by yourself, girl, you know how much free stuff you get when you're by yourself? Let me tell you about El Salvador, girl. My friend Benjamin, he doesn't speak any English. You would think that would be a horror story. I'm a single Black woman. I went to El Salvador. My tour guide doesn't speak any English, but he can read English. I don't speak any Spanish. I can't read Spanish. We were using Google Translate in the car. We're spending hours together, y'all. And I'm typing in what I want. He's typing in what he wants. I even posted the video on my Instagram. It's not on my TikTok. And we're singing in Spanish to Prince Royce, and we're laughing. We're both laughing, and we don't speak each other's language. And we're having a great time. I remember one of the days of the tour, he reached out to me. It was the day before I was going to leave. So let's just say I leave, what is today, Friday? If I leave on Sunday, he's like, hey, do you have anything planned for Saturday? And I didn't book him for anything that day. And I said, no, I don't have nothing planned for Saturday. He said, in honor of your birthday, I want to take you out. This man literally picked me up from my hotel room, paid for dinner, paid for our excursions, took me all around El Salvador, took all of my pictures, had a jacket ready for me when I got cold, held the umbrella when it started to rain, took me out for donuts after and have something sweet. And he got me breakfast from a restaurant so I can have for the next day when I leave. And I didn't have to pay for anything. All he said was, because of your birthday, I want to celebrate you. I want to take you out. Do you know how hard that would have been to get with a group of women? Let's just say it was 2 of us. That's 2 women plus him on his tab. But he had enough for me and him. Like, you will get stuff. You will. Like, don't sleep on solo travel. But that's what helped me build my confidence and my self-esteem in myself, is me taking myself out. Like, right now, I'm about to run errands. It's PTO, girl. I didn't have I was trying to save my PTO to have the week of Christmas off since they denied it. I started putting in PTO for random consecutive days. I put yesterday, today, Monday. So this week I have a 5-day weekend. I have Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday off again. And y'all know I'm going to be out. I'm going to be out checking out restaurants that are typically busy in Texas. I'm going to make content on it. And then I'm going to post it during the weekday when I'm back at work. So it looks like, okay, she's out while she's at work, when really I'm just working the system of, here's my content that I created all these days ago on my days off. And this is what it is. Like, always be working. That's another thing that helped me build my self-esteem, to not be insecure and jealous about people. Look at your life and just go in that direction of what you actually want. Don't be so caught up in people and numbers and this person has this person has that, because people be coming on here to lie. People really do be like, which concealer am I going to use? Which one? Pick one. Which one? I can go shopping today if I want. I'm going to try this vegan spot. I'm going to go to the mall and get me an outfit. Like, the best way, okay, is your PTO only for once a year, or can you accumulate it each year? Honestly, I'm not accumulating nothing, baby. I want it all. I want to use it all right now. If I could take 2 months off, I would take it right now. Like, I don't know, because I want to use all the PTO I have. My job is stressful, honey. My job is stressful. I be talking to lawyers. I be talking to doctors, the chiropractors. I be talking to the clients. My job is stressful. When they leave me voicemails and I say in the voicemail, I'm out of office, you know what they say in the voicemail? I know you're not going to get this till you get back. Oh, well. Oh, so F my PTO, huh? F me. F me and mine. Okay, cool. But girl, I'll never let that roll over. I'm using it all today. Right now today. Anyways, so I can't even answer that girl because why would I let that roll over? I don't right now. Right now. Like I said, I just looked on the calendar. It was an email from my manager. And he was like, if anyone has these days off coming up, it has to be 3 consecutive days for my colleagues to do my workload while I'm gone. If it's 2 days, or if it's 1 to 2 days, and I'm gonna be back in office on the third day, then my work just piles up, and when I get back, I get to it. But if it's 3 days or more, then they have a system where our colleagues do the work for us. So, girl, I looked on that calendar. I said Thursday, Friday, Monday. That's 3 days plus the weekend. Oh yeah, someone get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. Not me, baby. I'm not here. But anyways, that's what helped me not be insecure. Is when I had to look in the mirror and say to myself, what kind of life do you want? What do you want it to look like? And it doesn't matter how silly it may seem, go after that life. So I started to do that. I remember working with Corey. Oh shoot. Hold on, y'all. I'm doing the brows. I can't talk right now. Ooh. Okay, we got one more to go. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be talking in a second, but I can't play with y'all on this brows. I don't want to play with y'all right now. Hmm. Okay, it's gonna be real light makeup because I'm gonna have my workout outfit on. I'm not in the mood to put on a dress and be harassed. I still get harassed in workout clothes, but I'm not in the mood today. But yeah, there was a content creator I worked with. His name is Corey. It was right before he moved out of Texas. And I let him come over and see my place, get the vibes. And he just was like, dang, I wish I like would have met you sooner. We would have been on this content stuff for real. And I remember he asked me, he said, why don't you have a camera if you're so serious about content? I'm like, there's so many people that go viral and do well without it. Like, look at Keith Lee. Keith Lee blew up from his phone alone. But then that one question made me realize, why don't I get a camera? Like, just why not? You know, my phone is great, but no, for real, why not? Why not get a camera? And so I purchased my DJI. I went to Best Buy and purchased the open box at an amazing deal before it went viral, and now it's $1,000 for the creator combo. I wasn't gonna pay $1,000 for no camera. I got an iPhone, baby, but I got it for like 600. The creator combo, and I haven't looked back since. I've been making videos, and I noticed that people are really gravitating towards my food videos, which is crazy because I'm telling y'all how to lose weight, and y'all like the videos about me eating. Are y'all trying to set me up? This is suspicious. Anyways, yeah, I bought the G. Oh, yeah, the G7. A lot of people said that was popular and it went viral. Yep, from the marketplace. Girl, don't ever buy stuff from the actual store. Like, get it where if you can get it at a discount. Like, you know what I found out? Did you know the airport be selling people's cameras and stuff? When I found that out, I said, "Girl, y'all done messed up." When I'm ready to buy another camera, but the camera you're talking about, I heard the quality of pictures is really good. I considered getting that, but I think I'm just gonna get the next camera I get is gonna be the Action 5 because when I was out of the country, there are times I'm in the water and my DJI would not survive, and there are times where I was zip lining and I really wanted to bring my camera, so I need more of like an action packed camera for the life I'm living. You feel me? Anyways, back to what I was saying. So this is how you're gonna stop being insecure. Because let's be honest, we can talk about people being insecure about us, but please don't act like yo don't stink. There are gonna be times you're insecure about other people. And how I ground myself is I just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Like Dory say, just keep swimming. As long as you're working on something, I promise you, I know it's gonna be hard when you're not seeing results. But as long as you're committed to something, follow you from Paris. Hey girl. Hey girl, je m'appelle Melinda. Hey girl. Yes. But once you work on yourself, when you have something and you have your own motion, it's really hard for you to become a hater. It's really hard for you to project insecurity because now you're secure. Like sometimes when people invite me, oh, you want to go hookah here? You want to go? I don't even like hookah. When people invite me to go out to drink, I've been thinking to myself, I could really be creating content and blow up and never see you again. I could really be one video away from changing my entire life. And all y'all want to do is invite me out. 3 people. And you can introduce yourself and turn into followers. Hey, everybody. My name is Melinda, also known as Melinda Slay, because I don't want my customers, for my job that pays everything to look for me online. So I will always go by my username, Melinda Slay. Okay, cool. We get it. We got it. Let's go. And we're just talking about being secure in yourself. When people are trying to project being a hater, how you don't turn into a hater and get away from them trying to project their insecurity. And for me, my go-to is to always invest in myself. Always be working on yourself. Always, 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 always be working on yourself. When you're working on yourself, it's almost impossible for someone to try to turn you into a hater. When you know that, oh, I got this fire content I'm about to drop. Oh, I got this video I'm about to drop. Oh, they ain't ready. When your energy is like that and someone's trying to come over here and why are you always making them videos? You're going to look at them and you're like, girl, bye. Like, because you see the results, you see the action, you see the motion. Look at how much hate Alandria is getting. And she did nothing to that girl. Look at how much hate she's getting. But instead of her engaging in that fight and getting down in the dirt with her, she's taking the high road. She's saying, I'm not even going to deal with you. I'm going to go get more brand deals. Just this morning, she posted a video sitting next to Jackie Aina. Like, what? Girl, just focus on your bag. Focus on the life you actually want. Because people that are not where they want will drag you with them. Don't let them drag you. That's what I had to learn. Like, people are going to try to project on you. People are going to always try to project on you. That's why people say, oh, joke, there's always some truth to a joke. That's true. There is always some truth to a joke. There's always some truth. It could be subliminal. And that person might not even be a hater. It's just they're going through a season where things suck for them right now. And so they're not their best. I've been through that. I've been through a season where life just sucked. It was just like there was no getting out of it. They were just like, oh God, when is this gonna end? Like, don't end me. And the season of treachery that I'm going through, always they hide it in a joke or avoid a throwback. Yeah, but I'm saying there are times in our lives, I'm going to agree with you, yes, but I also want to point the finger at myself. There are times when we're battling things and we don't realize we're projecting stuff on people as well. Let's be honest. That's the only way we're going to grow, when we can say, you know what, that's me. That's maybe that person wasn't making a subliminal joke. Maybe I'm really sensitive right now because of where I am in my life. You know what I mean? Like when I was unemployed, I was sharing the story yesterday when I was live. When I was unemployed, y'all, a man couldn't get a hello out of me. I was so angry. I was ready to fight because I was just like, leave me alone. You're just approaching me to sleep with me and I need money. That's what really activated the gold digger in me when I was unemployed. And I couldn't get nothing out of a man because I was so focused on money. I didn't even want to waste a little bit of makeup I had to put it on my face to act like I like that man, go out with him. I just want money. That's it. Like, that's what activated me saying, you know what? I'm dating for money. I can't do love right now. That's costing me too much. And I started tapping into a different level of respect for men. I was like, dang, y'all really do like being afraid of women just a little bit. Sprinkle, sprinkle, clock that. Y'all really do like being afraid of women just a little bit. Y'all do not want the good girls that try to play fair. Men love, okay? They do. Because, girl, when I was a bitch, do you know what kind of things I would get? I can't tell y'all. Because people are going to say, you're lying. And you know why y'all don't say I'm lying? Because of the way I look. It's true. No one, when that girl that asked for coffee, everyone wanted her to lower her standard because of the way she looks. Everyone wanted to tell her, you better be happy you're getting coffee, because the men didn't find her attractive enough to do something beyond coffee. They hated that she has a degree. They hated that she's the rich person in the relationship. They hated that she had the option and free will to say, no, I want better. They hated that. But if I get on here, which I have been, and tell y'all I'm a gold digger and ask for money, there hasn't been one man in my comment section. There hasn't been man. You don't deserve that. None. Silence. You know what kind of comments I get? You can even go on my YouTube. You can go under the videos. The comments I get are, damn, you're pretty. Hey, beautiful. They didn't even sit there and watch or care that I told women to get men's money. And the videos at like 225,000. They're under my comments trying to hit on me, even though I just made a whole video about asking a man for money. Not one of them said you shouldn't be asking men for money. You don't deserve it. They went into, hey, gorgeous, hey, beautiful, sending me a DM because that's just what it is. Darling with work stress PTO. Why is AI keep trying to categorize my video? Okay, I'm a butterfly. But this is why I try to tell y'all, really work on just taking care of yourself. As long as you take care of yourself, you get different privileges. Like, oh my gosh, when I'm in the grocery store, or yesterday when we had this event in my complex, can I tell you how many palm colored women came up to me and was just like, I love that dress. That's a beautiful dress. Like women that I would think in workplaces don't speak to me, that would be like Karens and HR kind of girls, stop me just to talk about fashion, just to talk about my dress, my fashion sense, all because of the way I present myself. Where is the brush that I'm looking for so I can beat this face and get out this house? Okay, not me watching you with eye patch. Why you got eye patches on? Hold on. What's going on? You doing a skincare routine? It better be a skincare routine, honey. Where's the brush? Ooh, I almost dropped that. That's glass. It's somewhere. Oh, found it. Somewhere here. Something like that, girl. Yeah. Okay, that's none of my business. Anyways, y'all, all I'm saying is take care of yourself so you don't become a hater. When people are trying to project on you, is because there's something in you that like they can't deal with. They need you to feel what they're feeling. And the only way that's going to happen is if you let them. If you let them, when they make those slick comments, when you give in and you start getting down in the dumps with them and fighting, do not cast your pearls onto swine. That's what it says in the Bible. Y'all know I've been going to church, right? Yeah. Don't cast your pearls onto swine. Y'all know I'm abstinent too, right? Isn't that crazy? I'm over here being abstinent and getting taken shopping. You opening your legs and you getting ghosted. Ooh! Who said that? Me. Anyways, like when I started prioritizing myself and I didn't care who stayed and who left, that's when I started to see men respect me. When I started prioritizing myself and I didn't care who stayed, who left, I didn't care when they left or why they left. I didn't want no explanation, baby. If you gotta go, go. There's the door. Please leave. When I started carrying myself like that, game changer. Even when I walk into Ulta or Sephora, can I tell you? I can't tell you how many times the staff would be complimenting my makeup, and I know I did it right. When the staff is like, yes, honey, come through, darling. I'm like, oh, I'll be in Macy's, the department store, and you have to walk through the makeup and stuff. And baby, this person's supposed to be selling me perfume or makeup. She walked by, she said, girl, you did that with your makeup. I said, oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. That's how my self-esteem got built. I built it brick by brick by myself. I started taking myself out. I started solo traveling. Instead of using my money to support people that don't have the same hobbies and interests, instead of trying to endlessly scroll and find a man online, I take myself out. I'm not in need. I don't have that energy of, I just want to get married. I just want a man. I just want a title. I don't give off that energy. When I do go out with a man, I'm kind of looking at him like, can you hurry up and impress me so I can know if this is going anywhere? That's the kind of energy I give off. Like, it's very like subtle. And because I'm naturally a very bubbly person, a lot of the times men think I'm flirting with them. A lot of the time they think, oh yeah, I got a chance for her. She's eating it up. You know how men are. You can't even laugh at their jokes, or they think you want them. You can't even laugh at their jokes, or they think you want them. You can't even give them a compliment, or they think, oh yeah, I can get that. No. Like the guy in my gym that I see faithfully every morning at 5 a.m., sometimes he'll just look at me and kind of smile, and I'll mean mug him because I don't want you getting no ideas. I'm here for the gym. I'm not here for you. I'm here to get finer so I can get what I want. I don't have nothing to do with you. Okay, I live here too. I can pay the rent. I got the rent. You got the rent. I got the rent. Cool. But men hate that. They always want to throw in our face being a gold digger. But then they hate the independent woman as well, which is crazy. So which one is it, sir? Do you hate the gold digger or do you hate the independent woman? You know, you know what it really is? They hate that they can't have control of either. They hate that they can't control her thirst for resources when she's a gold digger. They hate that they can't hold over resources over her head when she's independent. The whole thing is control. The whole thing is control. That's the gag, ladies. All right, I'm gonna do my face and then I'm gonna do light curls. I feel like I shouldn't do curls. I feel like I should give off a natural. Yes, keep liking the live, y'all, so it could be pushed out. Like the live, y'all. Don't be just getting here and watching me talk. Come on, like it take one tap for to show some appreciation. Get in here and like the live, like the live, like the live. But yeah, so how you're gonna continue to deal with people who try to project their insecurities on you? You don't. You get them out of your face quick, fast, and in a hurry, and you do not engage. You do not argue with them. You do not try to show them you're better than. You don't thank you for liking a live. Keep liking a live. You don't try to show them you're petty because we know that's how it starts. They're petty, but you got to show them you're petty. You do not engage in conversations. You don't engage in combat. You don't engage with post for post. That's silly. That's validating them. That's showing them that whatever they feel about you is true because they were able to get you to come down to their level. You stop that right then and there. The moment you're feeling any type of crazy insecurity, whatever from a person, you leave them. I know you felt that way. Back up. Because what's her name? Yolanda, who took Selena out of the world. They were best friends. Selena gave Yolanda a job so she didn't have to go clock in somewhere, and Yolanda decided to steal from her. And even when the family told Selena to let that girl go, we confirmed she's stealing, Selena still tried to be a good friend to her and go talk to her, and her trying to be understanding compromised her life. It got her life taken from her. You are not supposed to understand these people, but I'm also telling you that you need to understand when you become one of them as well so you can check yourself. It's not always about I'm getting hated on. Sometimes you the hater. Sometimes you the hater. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes you need to look in the mirror and say, you know what, I can be better. Keep liking the live, y'all. Thank you. Keep tap, 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 tap in. But sometimes it's you. Sometimes you're not where you want to be, and you can't just say to the person, you know what, I'm jealous of your body. I've heard that all my life. I've always been told I have a killer body, I have a great body, I have great shape. And you know what that attracted? Men that were lustful and would try to put women against me. That's what it attracted, okay? As a young child. When men would be sitting there talking about my body and he's talking to flat back Barbara and Barbara don't like that. She don't got no booty back there. And here this man is glorifying my butt. And instead of her telling him he's a perv, stop looking at her, she decides to try to tell him all my deepest, darkest secrets because I thought I was friends with Barbara. And that's what I started to learn. Them girls don't be liking you for real. Sometimes they like you enough to get information out of you so they can use it against you later. Sometimes you got to feed the enemy a lie just to see what they're going to do with that lie. Sometimes you got to pretend to have a trigger, pretend to bond so you can vet people. Everyone always talking about, standards in dating. What about standards in friendships? Y'all can save a lot of heartbreak in friendships as well if you vet people properly. If you let people show you who they are before like it gets too crazy. You know what I mean? This is SPF. Oh, I can't promote it on TikTok. TikTok be getting mad. But this is still SPF. So there's that. But once you get your together, where are you? Here we go. Rose water before I blend all of my liquids. Suck it, TikTok. Anyways, once you start vetting people instead of trying to be a people pleaser, you're going to change your life drastically. You're going to trade instead of trying to be... I want friends. I want a relationship. I want to be a wife. And when you stop doing that and you operate from I'm this, accept it or leave. People will respect you more because they know exactly who you are. They know there's not a show. There's not an audition. There's nothing they can try to tempt you with to get on your side. They know they just have to be a good person. Now, people can still act, but you having the standard of, I'm going to vet this person. I'm going to make sure they're not a hater from the jump. I'm going to make sure they have their own motion. I'm going to make sure because what people do, like what I told y'all in the beginning, Regina George, keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. Regina George didn't want to go against Lindsay Lohan. She saw that she was pretty. She saw that she was attractive. She saw that everyone saw this girl as fascinating and unique. She's a transfer. She's from Aussie. She has orange hair. She has freckles. So instead of going against her, she grabbed that enemy and held her real close and was like, I'm gonna make her think that from the show the movie Mean Girls, I'm gonna make this girl think that we're the best of friends. So that way, whenever she does something I don't like, I can break her. And people think like that. People will befriend you just to break you, just to be able to, they're closer to you now because your guard is down. And now they know how to break you. You got to be mindful of that. And that happens in relationships too. People will look at you, and it's crazy because women say all the time they can't sleep with a man they don't like. Y'all sleep with men y'all don't even know. Something I don't like. Y'all sleep with men y'all don't even know. Y'all didn't even vet this man. Y'all didn't find out he had autism till it was over. Y'all didn't figure out his learning style. And here you are opening your legs because he did two, three things right, or because your loneliness is finally taking over and you're tired of being alone. You just want to roll out on the mattress with someone because that's better than anything. Then you gave in. Then you start when you want to do the relationship stuff and go public and hold hands. Now he's backing out like, hold on, I can't do all that. Now you're starting to see him for what he is, but you could have saw that at the beginning if you left him alone and vetted him from a distance. Stop pouring all these emotions, these projections of a Disney fairy tale. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that, sis? So I would say being abstinent has been wonders. It's not the first time I went abstinent. It always happens by mistake. It's never intentional. It's never like, I just gonna stop sleeping with men. It just happens. It's just no one gets my attention. And then I'm like, no, I'm not in the mood to do that. I don't want to go that far with that guy. And I learned a lot. Like that guy I told y'all about. Thank you for liking the live, y'all. Keep liking the live. The guy I told y'all about that tried to give me a deadline, that man told me out of his mouth. Mind you, he bragged about owning 2 properties. He bragged about making over $250,000 a year. And then he said to my face, with his own mouth, I'm giving you 2 weeks to sleep with me. So you can brag about owning 2 homes. You can brag about having over $250,000 in earnings, but you're being stingy on dates. You're not buying me flowers. You're not asking me if I have any issues that I need help with. You're not doing anything as a man to improve my life, but you feel entitled to my body as a woman because you feel like I'm a man, I'm a high earner. Shouldn't women be throwing it at me? No, women, if we did it right, the way it was intended, thank you for liking live, the way it was intended, we wouldn't be sleeping with men because of feelings. We would be sleeping with them based on who they will be in 5 to 10 years. If we look at the future, not now. If we look at that man and be like, you know what? He's a great guy. He'd be a great father. He'd be a great husband. But instead we get caught up. And it's so, y'all normalize sleeping with men to the point where every time you tell someone y'all dating, the first thing people think is he's hitting that. Men don't even see it as, oh, he not hitting that. They always associate it with, he obviously has to be hitting that. Like, why would he not be? Y'all have normalized sleeping with people that do not have any intention of marrying you. I don't know what her name was. I think it was Tokyo something. She was popular on Love and Hip Hop. She said something that resonated with me to this day. Y'all know I always be regurgitating what I hear that stick with me. She said something that resonated with me to this day. She was a virgin. She was a plus size girl. She was a virgin, and people kept asking her, how are you staying a virgin? How are you staying a virgin? She said, I have friends that give it up to men and still get cheated on. So it doesn't matter if you give it up to them or not. They're still going to cheat on you. They're greedy. They're still going to sleep with other people because that's what they want to do. So stop giving it up to them. And when she said that, I was like, you know what? You're right, sis. It don't matter what you do, how you put it on. Men are greedy. They're as faithful as their opportunities. So if another woman comes along and wants to throw it on him, he's going to take that opportunity. That's why a lot of them say they don't want to be in relationships because they want to keep their options open. But notice they're so quick to want you to believe you're in a relationship. And this is how we lie to ourselves and talk about situationships. I'm gonna make a separate video about situationships probably tomorrow or Monday, because that's another topic I need to free my girls from. That's what's wasting most of my time, situationships. When I used to be in situationships, that is what wasted a bulk of my time. And once I started telling myself, girl, there's no such thing as situationships, it just means that you and that man don't like you enough. That's all a situationship is. Once I started getting real clear about myself, about, you know what, I want my man to show me he's my husband before he get anything out of me. I want that man, when I tell him I got a problem with my tire, he's flying over there. Yep, they're quick to fail commitment for coochie. Of course, because to them, that's all they're programmed to do. Is to tame a woman, sleep with a woman. They don't care nothing about her cycle. They don't care nothing about she about to be pregnant by you. They're so quick to be like, when you try to put some responsibilities to them, they look at you crazy. That's why you got to put the responsibility early. Before you give him anything, put responsibility on him immediately. Put pressure on him immediately. Do not wait until after y'all done did the do. Now, oh God, I need you to get this pregnancy test. I need you to get this. Well, a lot of women find out a lot about the man they slept with after they slept with him, which is weird. You're doing it backwards. But once I started getting my mind right, and I said, you know what? The next one better show me he's my husband, or he could go. And I started getting taken shopping. And it's been fun ever since. I'm like, oh snap. Oh snap. What are y'all saying? How to put pressure. Girl or guy, I don't know what your gender is based on your profile. If that is the easiest thing to do. Have you looked at my videos? You ain't been watching my videos. You must be new here. Because I'm steady telling y'all how to do it. And I'm telling y'all examples and I'm writing on the board and I'm telling y'all, girl, you don't be watching my videos. Ain't no way you watching my videos and you ask me that. Ain't no way. Because I give the girls that be watching my videos, tell this person how I be applying pressure, how they be trying to play in my face, how they be trying to ask me, what was your longest relationship? Because they want to know how much of my time they can waste. How I get taken shopping on first dates. You don't be watching my page. You new here. Let me introduce you. Go to my page and look at my playlist called Sprinkle Sprinkle. Because there's no way I can tell you how to do a one thing when there's so many different scenarios to do that one thing. You know what I mean? It's easy to apply pressure. Don't ever leave your coochie in the box, first of all. Leave your private parts to yourself because you don't need to be getting attached to a man that's not going to do nothing for you. You're signing up to be a baby mom. You're signing up to be a baby mama if he can, because the moment a man has access to your body, has slept with you, he automatically thinks it's his. He automatically thinks he can get it whenever he wants from you. No, you need to be clear. Why do women wait till they slept with men to say, what are we? Why did you do it in the beginning? Why didn't you do it when he held your hand, he tried to kiss you? Why didn't you do it when he tried to slip the tip in? Why didn't you just say right then and there, hey, where's this going? We're having a great time, but where's this going? If you do it before you sleep with him, it's so much easier to detach because there are no emotions. There have been no intimacy. There's not no ongoing texting that you're going to look back and be delusional about. You'll just be like, whoa, you're trying to trick me, but I'm not going to let you. So what's up? What's going on? See how quick they try to change it. And here's another thing. When I learned that women are in countries where it's technically illegal to have premarital SMICs, I have to say SMICs, are still sleeping with them, I was appalled. Yeah, girl, there's some, that's true. And another thing is, and I'm gonna make a video on this, another thing is when you tell men you want a relationship, they're gonna ask you to be their girlfriend in 3 to 5 business days because they're translating that to, oh, if I just ask her to be my girlfriend, she gonna give me the cat. Easy fix. No, that's not how you do it. You're gonna say, you don't sleep with men unless you're in a commitment. He's gonna think commitment means relationship, so he's gonna ask you to be his girlfriend. Then what you say to him is, what does commitment look like to you? He's going to be like, oh, boyfriend, girlfriend, and we don't talk to other people. You're going to laugh and say, is that it? And then you're going to say to him, I know you're going to mess up, but I'm dating for marriage and my future husband takes care of me. If I tell you you have a problem, I want you to be a problem solver. See, I didn't say anything about money. I said, if I have a problem, I want you to be a problem solver. See, I didn't say anything about money. Be a problem solver. Okay? Okay? Are we listening? Okay. Anyways, I know why men think we're stupid because there's too many women that have been stupid for men, me included. Hand up. Of course, I can't even say the words because too many curse words. Throw your hands in the air. Of course, that's the reason why I have so many lessons for y'all because I have messed up. And I'm putting my hand up and saying, I figured it out. I want y'all to figure it out. And I want y'all to figure it out faster. If we all collectively as women, if every person a man tries to talk to says, I want a man that's a problem solver. And they throw, you know how y'all keep saying love bombing? If you keep throwing problems in his face every time he tries to love bomb you, think about it. Every woman he tries to talk to is doing the same thing. You know how you play musical chairs and the music is playing, then you switch chairs and you got to sit down, but he can't sit down because every time the music stops, there's no chair. There's nobody that's going to carry him, support him because we want the support. If every woman he tries to talk to does the same thing and all his homeboys have the same problem, all these women want to be taken care of. You know what's going to happen? These men are going to go for higher education. They're going to go for higher education. They're going to earn more money. They're going to supply our needs because they figured out everybody's standard around us has changed. They don't want to sleep with us unless we're solving their problems. Notice I didn't say money. You can't be talking about money with these men. You have to hide it in other things. Notice when they try to sleep with us, they never openly say sleep with you. They always use wordplay, word around. I miss you. What does I miss you really mean if he hasn't planned a date? That means I want to sleep with you. But I'm not going to say sleep with you because you're going to get offended as a woman. Now you're going to feel like I'm treating you like an HOE. So they have to wordplay you. You have to do the same thing. You have to wordplay, play with your words. Like, I need someone that's going to be a problem solver. Show me he's a man. Show me he can lead. And when he says lead, you got to be like, show me that you're really the best option. Like, show me you're not perfect, but you're the best option. You're considerate of me. You're a man of your word. See how these are quality characteristics? When you say you're going to do something, it's done. And if you can't do it, you're going to pick up the phone and call me or text me to tell me you can't do it. So at least I can come up with a contingency plan instead of thinking you're going to do it and then you fail me. See, I never said anything about paying bills. I never said anything about coming through for this and this. I just gave general because it's up to him as a man to make up in his mind, okay, this is what she's trying to say. Let me show her I can do this. Okay, what do you think about online dating? I have a video on that too. That's how I met the man that took me shopping. We met online. You don't watch my videos. Y'all talk on yourselves, girl. Y'all talk. And then I told y'all what to do on your online profiles to get taken shopping. You don't be with girl. You better go to the Sprinkle playlist right now. The video is called Get Taken Shopping or Taken Shopping. And I made a 4-part series in that video. So why are y'all not on that video? Beyond me. How did I feel about online dating? That's the quickest way to get taken shopping. But you got to do it right. You got to do it right. That's your problem. So yeah, like, let me get my charger. Girl. Y'all, I'm live on TikTok too. YouTube and TikTok. Hey, YouTube. Hey, TikTok. Yeah, I just saw it. It was good. Okay, 200, and I think we're at 225,000 views. Like, and I proactively answer y'all questions. Like, y'all like, how do you do this? How do you do that? But then there are women. What am I charging? My mirror. There are women on there saying, oh, you're not going to like the guy. Why would you not like a man that pays for everything? Why would you not like a man that tells you, you don't have to go to work? Let me pay for this. Let me take you shopping. Why would you want to be with a man that has you working? That's so silly to me. Like, that tells me I'm going to get taken shopping for all of us. Hold on, y'all. I almost forgot to put on foundation. Okay. And then we're going to probably just curl the front. What? Oh, you sent me a gift? Girl, thank you. And that's another thing. I come online and tell y'all what I did, and y'all be sending me stuff. Oh, keep the gifts coming, baby. Keep liking the live. Keep liking that live. But if you're gonna meet online, that's. I mean, to be honest, I know people talk down on online dating, but there are people that have had success. Whatever your definition of success is, it doesn't have to lead to marriage. And they get what they want. They get taken shopping. They get their bills paid, and I be telling y'all what I know, and y'all don't be watching the video. I'd rather you watch the video, and then you can ask me a question that I didn't get asked in the video, so you get more out of it. Instead of asking me the same things I already answered in the video, go watch the video. Go watch that video, girl. Yep. He took me shopping on the first date. The second date, he brought me 3 gifts. The third date, he paid for nails. And what else did he do? Girl, I don't even remember. Because why would you stay stuck on one when there's so many out there? There's so many out there. Once you figure out how to like get what you want, it's hard for you to sit there and be up under one man. You're like, oh, I wonder what this one gonna do. I wonder what this one, like, you just start collecting them and start saying to yourself, like, let me pick better, and better gonna come your way. Better gonna come your way. Of course, who never, hands in the air. TikTok is doing this thing where it's trying to tell y'all what category my video is. So like it keeps switching the category as I talk. But anyways, yeah, you got to make sure that you're not letting people's insecurities get to you. You got to make sure that you're doing you, you're building on you, because it's so hard to make you a hater when you actually have motion. It's so hard to listen to people's insecurities being projected on you when you actually have something going on for yourself. You're just like, okay, yeah, whatever. Like, that's how you're gonna look at their comment, like, that's nice. Like, it's an opinion. Oh, girl. Unmatched. Unmatched. This is kind of like the whole conversation. Like when you're not getting what you want, you can leave. You can leave, and you shouldn't be talking for more than a day or two, honestly. If you're not getting axed out, the guy that took me shopping, I'm talking about immediately. Dang, but I deactivated my account. I shouldn't even be showing y'all his texts. Okay. Okay, so it sounds like you're matching with people your age or attractive men. In the video, if you watched it, I told y'all you're only gonna swipe on men that like you. You're not swiping on any men. And if you want to get taken shopping, a man your age, I don't care how old you are, I don't even know how old you are. A man your age can't afford to take you shopping, my dear. They need to be older. That's what I'm getting into. A man your age cannot take you. He can't. He's still building himself. It's not no shade on him. Okay. If you're serious, you need to start 15 years older. I'm sorry, girl. You think I was getting taken shopping by a 30-year-old man? That man was 53. That man was 53 and he owned a nail salon. Uh-huh. By the third day, he took me to his nail salon and I got my nails done for free by the owner. Do I care that he bring other girls there? Girl, my nails are getting done. I'm gonna shut up and learn my place. Like, okay, he ain't getting no coochie. Can't get no coochie out the queen. I don't care. Can I bring my friends? Like, what? But I would never do that. I would never bring my friends because girls are sneaky. Girls will try to sleep with that man. Why you ain't the whole time you didn't have to sleep with him, but she's trying to steal him from you. Like, and women will mess it up for you. Women will mess it up for you real quick if you try to put them too much on. You gotta let women figure that crap out. Like nobody showed you how to give head. You figured that out. So baby, you're gonna have to figure out how to get some of this game yourself too. Hold on, y'all. I'm curling. I can't have my hair smell like a burnt weave. I'm curling. Give me a second. Okay, there are comments coming in. Someone called me. Yep, they need to be older. Oh, girl, you swiping on me your age? Ghetto. That's ghetto. You ain't getting nothing. That's why they're on a free app. They don't have no money. They don't have no money. You need to go older. You need to go older. Someone that has that 401k, someone who's tapped out on his Roth IRA. You need to go older. Someone that can put their tax contribution, the full 7K that year within a month. You want to get taken shopping and he's doing it on a Walmart paycheck? Are you silly? Are you slow? Girl, didn't I just tell you the man that took me shopping owns a salon? He tried to lie to me and say he's a manager at a restaurant. I went online, click, FBI skills. And guess how I found out? When the bartender had passed him his ID, because when he was paying for stuff, he just was looking at his ID to make sure it matched the credit card. I looked at his last name. I got online. First name, last name, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you own a salon in Houston? We know them Vietnamese people, they be making that moyon. I was like, oh yeah, I got a lick. And I did, and I bust the leg, baby. Man, your age. Girl, you ain't getting taken. You know where you're getting taken for granted. You're not getting taken shopping. You're getting taken for a joyride because it's free. You're getting love bombed. If you want to get taken shopping, stop dating men your age. That's silly. That's silly. If you want to get taken shopping, if you want to stop working, trabajo. If you don't want to work, you need to be dating at least minimum 15 years older. Minimum. There are men that are 15 years older that still don't have it together, that still won't take you shopping, but you have a better chance of by the third message they send you, they're going to plan a date. That man ain't wasting no time. He asked me what my availability was, what time. He gave me a list of restaurants, and I said, just pick one. He said, okay, this one's good. He wasted no time. Because when is he going to get another young one? When is he going to get another young snapperoonie? And then I told y'all in my video, make sure that your videos, the pictures you're putting online, they can't put it into Google and reverse image it and look you up. How do you think I'm making these videos so freely without worrying about that man finding me? Because every picture I put online on my online profile is not a picture that can be looked up online. It's not on any of my social medias, okay? And the other thing that I did was I didn't put the best looking pictures up because if you don't look exactly like your picture or better, men are gonna think you're a catfish when they see you. How many videos have you seen men posting that women are catfishing them online? How many videos have you seen of that? Plenty. So stop doing that. Stop putting your best hitter online. That's stupid. Now he has this free picture of you that he can put online and brag about to his friends when he didn't even do anything. That's silly to me. So you're going to put medium ugly pictures online. You're going to pay for the subscription and you're going to like only the men that liked you. You're not out here scrolling and swiping. You're not a dog. You don't play fetch. Okay? You make them come to you. And then when you go on that date, you better look fine. You better look better than your picture. Now he gonna feel like he got a deal. He gonna be looking at you like, oh my God, where did she come from? Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. And then he gonna keep looking at the picture of you online. And he like, it's her, but she don't look like this. And then you're gonna end the first date early. You are never supposed to be on a first date more than an hour and a half. Do not ever let your first date go to 2 hours. Do not ever do that. You're a busy woman. You're giving and projecting that you have options. You don't have to sit here on this date. And that's gonna be what puts him in competitive mode. Like, oh, she got another man. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. Oh God, what are you doing now, TikTok? Oh. Come on, TikTok. I'm trying to curl my hair. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, TikTok. I gotta curl my hair. Stop playing. Okay. Yeah, that's how I know y'all don't watch my videos, because you're asking me questions that I already answered. And instead of watching my video and learning the answer, you could have came over here and asked me a better question. You could have tested what I told you and came back with new research and asked me something off of that. See how you just staying in a circle, girl? You playing. You ain't getting taken shopping no time soon. Over there texting Jamal, who's your age. Oh, hell no. I hate when men my age approach me. I hate it. I hate it. I'd be like, oh, struggle love. Oh. When them old men come up to me, they're like, how you doing? I'm like, hey. And all I see is all the things I can buy. I don't even see his age. I'd be like, I can call off on Monday. I can get my nails done on Thursday. I can go to Pilates on Wednesday. That's all I keep thinking of when I see them. Girl, go to my, first of all, before you do that, go watch my video that I told you to watch. Okay? Go to my Sprinkle playlist, and you're going to see me in the Porsche, taken shopping. You're going to see me in the BMW with the top down, getting taken shopping. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. You're going to see with your own 2 eyes. You're going to see me telling you what to do next. You're going to see the third video of a third date where 2 Black girls said to me, sprinkle, sprinkle. And that old man asked me, what does sprinkle, sprinkle mean? Do you know them? And I had to lie and gaslight him. And that got me to get my nails done. I'm trying to tell you what I know. I don't tell you what I think. I tell you what I know. I can't be on here with y'all too much longer. I got to go. Uh-oh. Which app? Girl, go watch my video. You ain't serious. It's literally on my video. You ain't serious. You keep asking me which app. It's on the video. Go watch the video. Get back in my live. I'm gonna be here for until I'm done my hair. You got 10 minutes. I literally put all that in the video. You playing. You got an Amazon Prime mindset. You want the answer handed to you. You need to do the work. Or you're gonna be out with the right man, but you got the wrong mindset. Then you're like, dang, some other girl got him because you didn't sharpen your brain. I tell y'all about that all the time. Okay? Or the time that one man, he tried to call me a gold digger. He played Kanye West Gold Digger. He thought that was gonna scare me off. And I turned up the music and I wanted more. And I got more. Some of y'all, as soon as they play Gold Digger, oh my God, he know what I'm doing. So what? He's old. He needs to give you money. He need to be buying you stuff. So what? I'm a gold digger. That means you got some gold. I'm in the right place, right? I'm a gold digger. That means you got some gold. But only the broke ones call you gold digger, baby, because they don't got it. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Gorgeous is giving Nicki Minaj. Thank you so much. Girl, whatever you do. And stop putting y'all real names on them dating apps. Stop it. Make it hard for these men to find you. Do not put your real name. Do not give them your real phone number. You're gonna go download Google. Google gives you free numbers, honey. And when he asks you for your number, you're gonna give him your Google number. You know why? Because TikTok and Facebook love to say people you may know. Oh no, I don't want him to know I have social media. So you're gonna give him your Google number. But again, that's all in the videos that y'all don't be watching. Because y'all new here. You don't gotta be new and slow. Come on, get with the program. Get with the program. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh, it's hot. I'm sweating a little bit. I'm hungry. I have to go shopping. Not really shopping. I have to go get an outfit. I have to go find an outfit. Then I'm gonna go to this food spot and try out their vegan food and do some content on that. And then I'm gonna come home. I'm probably gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow or Monday. I don't know. I haven't decided on which day. Just the day that ain't nobody in that grocery store. Cause I get overstimulated when everyone's in the grocery store at the same time as me. I be like, dang, all y'all need food today? Oh, I never go on Sundays. I hate going on Sundays. I feel like I better be out of something very, very valuable to be playing on a Sunday at the grocery store. Okay, y'all. I'm on my last little curl. I hope y'all don't got no more questions. This is it. This is it. Y'all better get y'all questions in. I'm about to be done with my hair. And that means I'm about to be done with the video. Yeah, no, this girl says she go. Stop dating men your age. Date them older. Because they got money. Some of them don't. Some of them age and don't have anything. But anyways, the original point of the video was take care of yourself so you don't become a hater. When people try to project their insecurities on you, you don't sit there and take it. You leave. And you leave quietly because you're a lady. You're not, what is it? You don't argue with them. You don't debate them. You get the hell on with your life, my dear. You quietly, always leave quietly. You're a lady. That's one thing I learned, the power of leaving quietly. I'll watch the videos. Yes, girl, please. It's a whole playlist. I'm telling you, I'll probably answer a question that you're going to ask. It's like, I think I'm up to 95 videos in that playlist. The very first video is of me in the Porsche, okay? The second one is me telling y'all different places I go to meet men's. But the one getting taken shopping is going to have everything you've been asking me for. Okay, ooh, that's the last one, y'all. That means I got to get up out y'all face. I got places to be. People to see. I don't have people to see. People don't see me. But I wanted to do very light, very sporty, very fun. Okay. This curl's bothering me. Oh, where did you buy the hair? I also have a video on that. I'm sorry, y'all, because I've been knowing how to be pretty. KBL Hair, I tagged their TikTok page that's going to have their phone number because for some reason TikTok does not like when I put the WhatsApp number in the comments. So it don't be letting me comment. But it's giving Nicki Minaj. Thank you, girl. I wish I had her money. Girl, if I had her money, I would be terrorizing people. I would be out here like, I'm Nicki Minaj. You're going to get that to me for free. I'm Nicki Minaj. This is free, right? This is not free? Someone call my publicist. Immediately. Okay. But yeah, the hair is KBL. It's a 22-inch and two 20-inch bundles. It's a sew-in. I can do a middle part. I can do a side part. I can do a flip over. Girl, thank you, girl, because I paid good coin. I paid that good overtime to get this hair, okay? I paid it in blood. I feel like I can curl this side a little more because I want it to be even. I love curling the front because I feel like that's the first thing you see on my face is hair. Thank you, girl. The hair is giving. I'll go watch your videos. I think I answered all y'all questions. La, 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 la. I told y'all the only reason why y'all don't question me when I say I get taken shopping for a first date is because of the way I look. If I didn't look the way I look, y'all would be calling me. Y'all would be in the comments saying, Cap, ain't nobody taking you shopping. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. I keep telling y'all, go to the med spa if you want to get your skincare together. Stop relying on just drugstore products. You need to invest in yourself. The way you want these men to invest in you, that's how you need to be invested in yourself. So as soon as they see me and they see I'm coming up in there with all my makeup, my long wigs, my long weaves, they're doing an analysis on me. I don't know if I curled this in the right direction. Oh well, it's already happening. Y'all keep saying, how do I get him to take me shopping? Look like the woman that gets taken shopping. You can't be showing up with a bonnet and hoping and praying he gonna take you to Walmart. But I look like Ulta. I look like Sephora. I look like Fenty. I look like, oh yeah, get her that Victoria's Secret immediately. Okay. Okay, y'all, I gotta get going. The hair is curly. Okay, yeah, I want to curl these pieces a little bit more. Oh, Lord. Why did it fall like that? Okay, AI. I gotta figure out how to never let AI do this again because it just keeps. Oh, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna do just the top real quick. Anyway, so moral of the story: take care of yourself so you don't be no hater. Keep evolving so you don't be no hater. And when people are trying to project their haterism on you, get up and leave. Always leave quietly because you're a lady. You should never be over explaining. You don't need no closure. People know when they're disrespecting you. People know when they're trying to make you feel insecure. People know. They'll hide it in a joke. They'll hide it in a subliminal. They'll hide it and it won't just say it to your face. They won't just say to your face, you're making me insecure because of your success, because of this season that you're in. You're making me feel insecure and less than, and I have to make you feel less than to combat that. They'll never say that to your face. I hope y'all not asking questions while I'm curling my hair. Because I ain't gonna go outside looking crazy just because I had to answer a question instead of focus on my hair. Is you cool? Yeah, let it be. When people try to make you feel insecure, wait. Realize those people are not your people. They're not your friends. They're trying to get you to hang around to make them look better. And once you start doing better and passing them, now you're the problem. But like the whole point of taking care of yourself is so you don't become that hater. You don't become the person that wants to downplay people and their success. When you're around women that make you stand on your tippy toes, you can actually stand on your tippy toes. You can go to the next level. You don't have to sit there and be like, dang, and hate on them. That's the worst thing you can do. Oh, okay, that's what I wanted to do. Wait, I gotta spray my face. Girl, what do you mean? Oh, I've stumbled upon intelligence. Girl, woo, the makeup's done. Ah! The makeup is makeuping. Thank you, girl. The makeup is makeuping. The makeup is makeuping, darling. And I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna have it my way like I'm Burger King. BK, have it your way. And the hair is gonna give. I'm gonna slay. And if you wanna know where the hair is from, it's from KBL. I tagged it in a video. Go look at my playlist. I tell you the bundles, the size, which tier to get from KBL. Okay, this is the KBL. She's KBLing. I keep showing y'all products on here, but TikTok don't like that. So I just gotta put it in other videos. And for the love of God, leave the baby hairs alone. Don't be showing up to these dates think you're going shopping with baby hair. They don't like that. They don't like the baby hair, babes. That's one thing I want to tell y'all. Leave the baby hair alone. You're going for classy. You're going for old money. What do you have planned today? Girl, I took some PTO just so I can go lollygag and frolic and dilly-dally. Like, when I noticed they wouldn't approve the days I wanted, I just picked 3 consecutive days on the calendar, yesterday, today, and Monday. So I have a 5-day weekend to do whatever the freak I want to do. And every day I've been waking up and just been relaxed. That's my rich girl aura. Like, just don't have to be in a rush. Just follow. Do things for follow. Like, don't have to be in a rush. I'm manifesting my future wealth because once I'm wealthy, I don't have to wake up and just, oh my God, things are being thrown at me. I get to just decide in a very relaxing, calm nature. I get to wake up and have time to do my hair, do my makeup, get on live and talk to women that want to do that and they don't know how to do it. I just followed. Someone said a question. I want to be you when I grow up. Girl, I'm still trying to grow up. We're both going to try to be you when I grow up, girl. Like, I just want to wake up and be soft. I don't want to have to plan something. I want me just discovering life, me just being out. I really hate how my afro is trying to afro. I've been using this growth serum to grow out my edges because I want a full look when I do sew-ins. Oh, yesterday I made my appointment for my next sew-in December. I know we're only in November, but this girl be booking. The girl that did my hair, she be booked up. So I had to get my Kermit the Frog fingers and here's my deposit, girl. See you next month. So yeah, we're gonna do a reinstall with this hair. Okay, y'all, my hair is done. I'm about to go lollygag with my Lululemon and look like I got some money that I don't really have. But you know what? When you put yourself together, people really, really, really perceive you as that girl. They perceive you as you're higher than what you may be, like on the hierarchy of life, because of how you take care of yourself. How many Black women do you see on a Friday? It's gonna be on a Monday too. Just walking around with a Lululemon. Oh, I didn't show y'all the Lululemon bag he bought me. I'm gonna show y'all. Sew-in, easy to do. I don't know how to do sew-ins, girl. I pay people. Hold on. Yeah, y'all. On the second date that I went on with that man that took me shopping on the first date, this is the Lululemon bag he bought me. And it's because he asked me, like, what do I like to do activity-wise? And I told him I really like working out. I really like going on walks and stuff. So he was so considerate. He bought me this Lululemon bag. He bought me a pair of shoes. He knew my shoe size because he asked me on the first date what my shoe size was and bought me shoes. And he bought me flowers. That was on the second date. So that's all on my playlist called Sprinkle Sprinkle. Follow me now. I'm be outside creating content so I can keep the content creation going. You don't have to just sit there and swipe on apps, girl. Have a life outside of that app. So when that man comes into your life, he can see the things he needs to do to like still stay active in your life. Like, okay, she likes to work out. Let me get her Lululemon. Oh, she likes this. Let me get her this. Like, don't just be consumed with finding a man. Find yourself first and foremost. Are we done here? Yes, darling. The sleigh, the hair is giving. KBL. Yes, giving. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Let me log off my live on YouTube. And now I'm gonna log off on TikTok.